Welcome back, my dear friends. Did I say I'm going to get an extra battery? And I did. For October 12, 2020, let's head our final round as we up against Virginia Giant. Once again, about too much horsepower from our front engine truck as we blast past Virginia Giant. It's Chevy versus Ford and Virginia Giant versus Airborne Ranger all the way. And believe it or not, this is actually Airborne Ranger's home state at Reno, Nevada, from the legendary Joe Cypher, Ranger Joe Cypher himself. Are we going to bring this hometown, well, not home, no, I guess you could say hometown, but home state truck to the winner's circle at the finals? We're going to wait and see. Like I said, this truck just wants to freestyle rather than race. We're going to try to make it 9 in a row. And speaking of 9, we're over 9.5 seconds ahead of Virginia Giant. Man, Virginia Giant just really wants to up against. Really wants to end Airborne Ranger's streak. And yeah, I actually slowed down and lower landed on purpose.
Wow, let's see if you can keep up the rhythm.
Like, if you're a big fan of Monster Jam, Monster Truck Racing like me, sometimes if you remember a driver named Tom Mintz, which has been my rival in my games a lot lately, he always lower lands the truck, that way he keeps the momentum and gets off the line faster. Like over 50% of the time,
Yes, sir.
he usually wins, but other times he doesn't. And we're over 15 seconds. There's no way Virginia Giant's gonna catch us up. And I'm gonna do the same thing like last time in Northern California. We're gonna do some donuts. And I know that's going to allow Virginia Giant to catch us up.
Careful there. You better stay cool.
But we're over straightaway ahead. As we round the final turn, we're going to the World Finals as we defeat Virginia Giant.
His rivals better not be overconfident.
Are we going to have a perfect 10 out of 10 streak? But we're going to wait and see. We're going to try to do some more action for this video. We're going to do off-road and exhibition on this video as we clinch 9 races in a row. And now we are Alcatraz, and now we're going to the desert.
This is my new acquisition. I can't wait to see it in action.
And guess what? We unlocked the Gravedigger. And I don't know why I say this. This is actually Gravedigger number 7 if you look closely, because of the roof from the year 2000. But if you look very closely, there's flames on this figurine. But this is actually Gravedigger number 12, since this has a longer wheelbase, because I could tell. But I'm going to use the black and green wrecking machine at the desert. So guess what? We're going to play as Gravedigger for the finale of Off-Road. The master of disaster, the father of freestyle. What a way to end for our first season for Off-Road. So we're going to play as Gravedigger.
I think I'm going to have a ball today. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. This is the final race for Off-Road. Here we go.
1, go.
as we take the earning lead. And I know this is a little late for Halloween. I just want to say happy late Halloween. And this will be a tricky question. Oh, I think we got a UFO who has hit. We have been invaded by aliens. Oh, and we almost crushed one. Do you see that? That was awesome. But which creepier thing is, which Halloween character do you think is scarier? A UFO alien or a Grim Reaper? So this is kind of like a Halloween versus. So it's between invasion versus the boneyard, I would guess I call it.
Checkpoint.
I would choose the Grim Reaper over the alien. I don't know why, but that would be me. And to be honest, I love playing as the black and green wrecking machine of Team Gravedigger.
Checkpoint. Well done, champ.
So I'm just gonna keep backflipping like a freestyle motocross driver would do.
Checkpoint.
And we got 2 boosts left for nitro.
I'm having a ball.
Man, there's no way everybody else is gonna catch us up. That was amazing. We almost landed on top of an alien. Otherwise, Gravedigger could have dug like not like a 6-foot grave, but like a 12-foot grave on the alien. As we've gotten over the UFO itself, and we cleared it.
Checkpoint.
But guess what? We're going to defeat the aliens as we're going to finish this off-road racing. And now the town is completely deserted. And this is back to the Western days too. So we got invaded, and of course,
Well done,
some deserted Western scenes. But still, it's a great way to end our first season of off-road racing, as we're down to at least a few more checkpoints on October 12th, 2020.
Checkpoint.
Mountaineers running in second, followed by Blue Thunder, all in the top 3.
Races.
As we round the final checkpoint,
Gravedigger wins the
it's going to be
race.
Gravedigger, the Grim Reaper, takes home on the grand finale of Off-Road. I'm sorry, my dear friends, I just had to check my camera. Well, it's not wasting any time. I better not try to waste any batteries. And now, we're going to the grand finale of the stunt for Zach Cameron. This is the grand finale for exhibition. Take it away, Zach.
We're almost at the end of the season. Today is going to be really fun. You'll have to break up a few cars, go through a few burning hoops, and a few other little things. Watch the demonstration, and above all, don't take your eyes off the stopwatch.
Well, we're going to have a time limit once more for the grand finale. So this is going to be like a little off-road time limit. We're going to jump over a plane right off. And we easily clear it. Then we're going to do 5 donuts.
Next zone.
Boy, we almost like blew ourselves into a mistake. Now we got 7 crushed cars to crush.
Crashed. Airborne Ranger did great.
Why, thank you very much. Well, we clear over the car.
Next zone.
And we just crushed 7 cars as we go over the dirt hill. Now let's do some wheelies.
Next zone.
And now the next checkpoint, lateral equilibrium. And we're going over a huge double. And now we're going to do putting cars into the pit.
Well done.
First the bus. And now we got 2 cars that are waiting to go into the pit.
Well done.
We're almost there, my dear friends on YouTube.
Next zone.
And finally, the last checkpoint, trying to get all the checkpoints as we go up the ramp and over the, looks like train rails. Oh, and we made a mistake. That's going to slow us down, but we still got plenty of time, like 2 minutes. We're going to try again, no matter what happens.
Perfect. Congratulations.
And at the end, it's going to be Airborne Ranger as we make Zach Cameron happy. And we reached to $50,000. And you know what's next, my dear friends on YouTube. We're ready to the grand finale. It's the World Finals. It's Las Vegas time, our last stop for the first season. Prowler just got defeated by Virginia Giant, and we're going to be up against a Mountaineer. But now this could be the last time we're going to be up against Virginia Giant battling for the points.
3, 2, 1.
And all the seats are sold out, and we're ready for our first round matchup. Mountaineer, the West Virginia Mountaineer, should I call it? And we're going to be in our first race over the huge double, and that is a tricky double to clear up. And we got a few ponds and rivers over the infernal rain, over the cars, and over the buses.
Hope he can keep it up.
And into a few areas of snow. Who will be holding the torch at the grand finale?
Did you see that?
And we're going through the lion with the American flag. This is like an MGM logo with the American flag, or the King of the Beast. And we got a lot of spotlights. I mean, this place is wonderful. Palm trees. This is actually one of my all-time favorites in stadium races. And Virginia Giants running so far behind. Oh, I think we're going over his path, but we're easily going past him. Oh, and we just made a mistake. That's going to allow Mountaineer catch us up.
Careful there. He better stay cool.
Boy, that's going to hurt our momentum,
Keep
too.
up the rhythm. Holy cow, that was a risky move. Yes, sir. Let's hope he can keep it up.
We got one more lap to go as we go defeat the Virginia. Well, we're going to be up against the Virginia Giant if we're going up against. Well, if we defeat the Mountaineer truck. And now the truck is over 15.5 seconds behind.
Looking good today. That defied nature. He's raising a lot of dust today.
Well, thanks to the Inferno ring, that's going to slow us down a little bit.
Holy cow, that was a risky move. Wow. Let's see if he can keep up the rhythm. Yes, sir. Let's hope he can keep it up. Oh, did you see that?
And we just ran over the propeller. That was awesome.
It's a good thing this truck seems to be well made.
Oh, we almost got ourselves into trouble as we run 2 wheels off the ground. And watch over those laser beams as we drive over by the sand hills and dirt hills and the rhythm section.
He qualified in the end.
As we head to the final turn, we're going to up against Virginia Giant one last time. So it's not wasting further time. We're going to be up against Virginia Giant one last time at the World Finals. Ford versus Chevy, one last time. Who will be holding the torch at the end? Once again on the outside, Virginia Giant on the inside. But the outside lane is going to be taking over the advantage.
Yes, sir. Let's hope he can keep it up.
But Virginia Giant's not happy. Virginia Giant really wants to end Airborne Ranger's streak. But if Virginia Giant wants to defeat us, he needs to beat us. That's the only way.
Wow. Let's see if he can keep up the rhythm.
One of the 8 trucks, one of the 8 drivers is going to be holding the torch of power at the end.
Nature. He's raising a lot of dust.
And through the billboard we go as we ruin the Lion's masterpiece. Sorry, King. Sorry, King. Oh, and we made a huge mistake. Let's go. Oh, and we got out of bounds. That's going to allow Virginia Giant catch us up. Well, we're not going to waste any time and not let the blue oval take over the bow ties victory.
Wow, what an exhibition. He's looking good today. Stay cool. Wow. Let's see if he can keep up the rhythm. It's a good thing this truck seems to be well made.
This is round number 2. Owen! Owen, what a save! What a save! I thought this was the end. Otherwise, Virginia Giant could have defeated us and end our streak.
Last lap.
So far, we've been undefeated all the way. We're going to try to make a clean sweep, and we're going to try to win Airborne Ranger's home state. We're over 12.5 seconds ahead on Virginia Giant.
Holy cow, that was a risky move.
Oh man, I messed up the camera. Sorry about that. If you saw that, I apologize for that.
Careful there. He better stay cool. Wow. Let's see if he can keep up the rhythm. Wow. That took my breath away.
Well, I think I might have fixed it. And we almost made a mistake once again. I wish we could have done some donuts. I'm just going to do a wheelie. And we're going to the finals. So, are we going to be our racing champion at the grand finale and hold the torch? We're going to wait and see. We just defeat the second points leader. And now we're heading to the grand finale. One of us is going to be holding the torch. Who will be up against an Airborne Ranger at the finals? Is it going to be Wild Hair or Blue Thunder? Alright, it's a bow tie at the finals for the grand finale. Wild Hair versus Airborne Ranger. It's going to be Chevys at the grand finale. One of the Chevys is going to be crowned as holding the torch and the world championship.
3, 2, 1. Go!
As we head on the starting line one last time. Wild Hair versus Airborne Ranger. Front engine truck versus rear engine truck.
That defied nature. He's raising a lot of dust today.
Well, that hair may be wild and maybe famous for its
What an exhibition. He's looking good today.
the tortoise and the hare. But there's this not a tortoise he's up against. He's going to be up against a 10,000-pound beast.
Let's see if he can keep up the rhythm. Yes, sir. Let's hope he can keep
Well,
it
we
up.
better not try to overcook our engine. One of us is going to be holding the torch of becoming a world champion for the grand finale. I'm sorry for all this confusion of the camera. Somehow I pressed the right joystick by mistake.
It was a risky move.
Boy, Airborne Rangers easily pulling away. This could be the home state's winner.
It's a good thing this truck seems to be well
We
made.
finally end our main rival, Virginia Giant. And now it's going to be either Wild Hair versus Airborne Ranger to become holding the torch of being a world champion.
He better stay cool.
Well, you're right. Somehow we're overcooking our engine again.
Wow, that took my breath away. Wow, what an exhibition. He's looking good today. Yes, sir. Let's hope he can keep it up. Oh, did you
And
see
we're
that?
just hopping on the obstacles like an ATV or a dirt bike driver could do. Man, we must be having at least a 20-second gap. I don't know how far ahead we are.
Last lap.
But now we're heading to the final lap for the grand finale. Are we going to become our world champion? We're going to wait and see. This is the grand finale, our final stop for the world finals for Monster 4x4 Masters of Metal first season.